Under a silver crescent moon, a colossal figure strides through a mist-covered ancient forest, a magical harp glowing faintly in his grasp as it whispers the changing seasons into the wind. At his side hangs a mighty club, capable of striking both death and life, while the air ripples around a cauldron that bubbles endlessly with nourishing abundance. This is the Dagda, the good god of Celtic lore, master of magic, life, and wisdom, whose presence shapes the cycle of nature itself.
Let's begin. In our modern world filled with ceaseless change, endless information, and the pressure to be everything to everyone, the figure of the Dagda reminds us of the power in versatility and balance. Known as the good god, not for moral virtue, but for his all-encompassing mastery, he offers a model for navigating life's complexities with both strength and softness. Emerging from the mists of ancient Ireland, the Dagda belonged to the Tuatha De Danann, a mythical people representing the forces of nature and magic. His name, meaning the good god or the great god, speaks not to kindness alone, but to his unmatched versatility. He was a craftsman of seasons, an arbiter of life and death, and a ruler over fertility and agriculture. Imagine him standing in green fields, the scent of earth rich with rain, wielding his colossal club that could fell foes or resurrect the fallen with a single stroke. His presence was felt not only on land, but in the rhythms of the sky and heart, as his magical harp sang the turning of the year, coaxing spring's bloom or winter's sleep. The Dagda's three treasures embody profound symbolism. The cauldron of plenty, ever bubbling and never empty, represents the boundless well of nourishment and creativity inherent in the cycles of nature and human endeavor alike. This endless vessel teaches us about abundance beyond scarcity thinking, that creative potential can flow endlessly when tended with wisdom, generosity, and respect. His club, heavy and formidable, reminds us of the duality of power, the ability to bring death or restore life. In the modern realm, this might be understood as the balance we must strike between endings and beginnings, between letting go and holding fast, harnessing change rather than resisting it. Finally, the harp, alive with magic and tuned to the earth's heartbeat, controlled the seasons and even influenced human emotions. It symbolizes attunement, how we can learn to harmonize with forces beyond ourselves, finding rhythm and meaning in the flux of time. These sacred treasures also come with stories of everyday vitality. Two pigs, one alive and one perpetually roasting, providing unending sustenance. Fruit trees that never fail. Such tales reveal the deep interconnection the Dagda represents between nature's generosity and human stewardship. As a leader in the mythic wars against the Fomorians, he did not rely solely on brute force, but on diplomacy, strategy, and wisdom, demonstrating that true mastery involves knowing when to fight and when to negotiate, when to create space for peace. From a modern perspective, the Dagda's life teaches resilience through adaptability. In a world demanding specialization, his example encourages us to expand our skills and knowledge, becoming jacks of all trades, without losing depth. His epithet, Yochid Olathair, All-Father, acknowledges his role as a source of life and wisdom, reminding us to cultivate a broader view that embraces multiple facets of existence. His other name, Ruad Rofhesa, Lord of Great Knowledge, underscores the power of profound understanding and insight that transcends simple facts. It is wisdom encompassing cycles, mysteries, and the unseen forces that shape reality. One key teaching from the Dagda is the mastery of cycles, how creation and destruction are intertwined, not opponents, but companions that sustain the balance of life. We might apply this in our daily lives by recognizing that endings are not failures, but necessary steps toward growth, that periods of rest, loss, or change fertilize new beginnings. His dual-natured club is a tangible metaphor for embracing this paradox. Another teaching lies in the importance of generosity and abundance. The Dagda's cauldron and never-failing provisions urge us toward a mindset of sharing rather than hoarding, reminding us that abundance is amplified when circulated with care instead of locked away selfishly. This truth resonates in community building, creativity, and emotional life. Finally, the power of attunement, the Dagda's harp, that commands seasons and stirs emotion, invites us to develop sensitivity to the subtle rhythms around us, personal, natural, and societal. Cultivating this harmony can help us navigate not only external changes, but internal fluctuations of mood, desire, and spirit. The Dagda's enduring legacy lies in these overlapping teachings, the art of balance in power and compassion, the embrace of cycles as essential to transformation, and the cultivation of attunement to deeper wisdom beyond surface appearances. These lessons encourage us to meet modern challenges with versatile strength, generous spirit, and profound harmony in the face of life's eternal tide. A golden light cascades over Bru Narboin as the Dagda stands tall, the sacred cauldron steaming gently beside him under a sky woven with twilight stars. The massive club rests on the earth, half buried in moss, while his harp's ethereal melody lifts softly into the dawn breeze across rolling emerald hills.
Fruit-laden trees shimmer with dew as two splendid pigs root peacefully, the air alive with the promise of ceaseless abundance. At the hill of Usneyach, the horizon glows with a celestial radiance, encircling the navel of Ireland, where the Dagda's wisdom quietly roots the land and its people. If you feel overwhelmed by constant change or the pressure to succeed in every aspect of life, remember the Dagda's example of embracing versatility without losing your center. One practical step is to cultivate a personal ritual that reconnects you to natural cycles, whether it's journaling your mood changes in sync with lunar phases, tending a small garden, or simply observing seasonal shifts around you. This simple act fosters balance and presence, counters burnout, and invites insight from worlds often overlooked. If you found this story helpful, please like, subscribe, and share for more explorations of ancient wisdom. Stay rooted in the wisdom of the ages.